We have seen that one. As part of this object creation only, instance control flow will get execute, and as part of this instance control flow only, identification of what instance variables and instance methods will get happen. Getting? Observe, this knowledge is important to us to understand that point. And one more thing, first, which control flow will execute? Static control flow only gets execute, then only instance control flow will execute. Okay, these 3 points. Okay, this one, at object creation only instance control flow executes. Okay, and at the time of instance control flow only, identification of what? Instance variables and instance methods. First, which one will get execute? Static control flow. When it will get execute? At the time of class loading time. And this one, we have seen this one. Okay, this one and this one you have to put in your mind. Okay, now observe this one. I am going to use this knowledge to understand this point. Observe here. Okay, please friends, please, you will understand this one with this knowledge, I am sure that. Okay, observe this carefully. What is that? Class A. Okay, now static int s equals to -9. Why I am declaring int s as static means what? To make this variable value common to each and every object. We have learned that one. Static variable means what? To make common or share a variable value to what? To what, friends? To all the objects. All the objects are not? Yes. Okay, now observe here. Public. Okay, public void m1 method. Okay, now public static void main string args. Observe here carefully this point. Observe here. First, which flow will get execute? Static control flow will get execute. As part of static control flow, what will get happen? Identification of static variables and static methods are not? Yes. Okay, static methods. Identification means what? Getting knowledge or aware of that particular variable and particular method, that is static variable and method. Now at memory, think this is what? JVM's memory. Okay, now it is having the knowledge about what? One of the static variable s equals to -9. Okay, JVM's memory, think that. Okay, now observe this point carefully. When instance control flow will get execute? At object creation. Okay, now observe here. Okay, at object creation, what will get happen? Identification of instance variables and instance methods. Okay, now observe here. First, this will get identified, right? Yes, this will get identified, no issues. Now SOP of yes. Observe here. What is that statement? Let us spell this one in different way. Accessing static variable s into the instance area. This is a static or instance? That is instance area. Why? It's the instance method. Okay, up. So can we do like this or not? can we do this access within the instance method or not? Means what is the answer here? Perfectly. Perfectly. You can do. Okay. It is we can do. Okay. There is no restrictions to us. You can do that particular access. Why is the reason? Okay. Simple thing, you have to give this explanation. This was the concept behind that one. Getting points? Okay, please try to understand this one. You guys are having the knowledge. Thing is what? You have to manage it, then nothing. Okay, why? First static control flow will get executed, so static variables will get identified, no issues. So then only instance control flow will come. Okay, now whenever the compiler and JVM encounters this particular block, it will think that, oh, this fellow is accessing an S variable which is static and int variable. No issues. I have the knowledge about that one. So you can access like that. It will tell to us. Okay. Now observe here the small trick. Okay. Now small trick. This is what? Perfectly valid accessing. And now this is what? Instance method only, right? Instance method only, right? Observe here. As part of static control flow, what will get happen? Identification of static variables and static methods will get happen, right? Then there observe here, what is this main method? Static method or not? Yes. Now this main method execution and checking will be done by the compiler, and execution will be done by whom? By our JVM. Okay, compiler is what? Just the syntax checker. JVM is what? Executor. It will allocate the memory and it will execute each and every instruction. Okay, now execute each and every instruction. Okay, observe this one. Okay, now within this static control flow itself, I want to execute this instance control flow. What we have to do? Within this method only you have to write what? Object creation instruction. You have to write what? Object creation instruction. What is that instruction? Yeah, that is new followed by constructor. Okay, and observe here. Why I want to create object means observe here. Why I want to create object within this main method means, observe here. How to access or call this public void m1 method at this area? How can I call directly like this? M1 method? No. If you do like that, it will give compile time error to us at this line only. As what? Non-static method or context cannot be referenced from static context or static area. Observe here. What is that? This is not variable, friends. It is what? A method. Okay, observe here. Cannot. Okay, what is that? Non-static context. Okay, what is that? Non-static context. Context means method. Cannot. Okay, cannot reference from static context. Okay, that's the meaning, friends. Okay, that's the meaning. Just a minute, try to observe here. I'll put the same piece of code, I'll compile. Try to understand the concept here. We will use only the static and instance control flows. and we will be using that one in zigzag way. Okay, that is the logical thinking. Okay, of course you are having knowledge in this one. If you do observe or listen once, it will be in your pockets. Okay, observe. Let me go and compile this one. Okay, just a minute friends. Okay, just observe this one. Okay, just observe this part. Okay, just observe. Simple thing. Okay, observe how. Observe here. What is that code? What is that code here? Static. What is that? Static int s equals to -9. Okay. Let me take out this one. Okay. And what is that one? What is the instance method name? Public void m1 method. Within this I am accessing what? System dot. Okay. Out dot println. And what is that? Es. Okay. Now if I do compile this code, no restrictions. Observe here. Observe here. Okay. Observe here. Okay. If I don't write this code and if I do compile, there won't be any compile time error. Why? JVM will identify this this static variable. So I am accessing that one within the instance area. No issue. Okay, by that time, before it executes this method, okay, it will have the knowledge of this static variable. What is the reason? Simple thing. First, static control flow will get execute, then only instance control flow will get execute. Okay, now observe, we'll compile this one. Okay, without this statement, so it will compile successfully and it will execute successfully without any constraints. Observe this one. Okay, just observe friends. Okay, just observe here. Okay, just observe here. Okay, now I'm going to compile this one. Okay, just compile java c test.java. Okay, observe this one carefully friends. Okay, yes, compiled successfully. Okay, now if I do execute, nothing will get print. Why? Because within the main method we don't have any instructions. Okay, we don't have what? Any instructions. Observe here. Okay, yes, nothing is printed. Now let us put what? M1 method. Okay, now we are going to get that compile time error. Observe here friends. Okay, tester.java non-static context or method M1 cannot reference from static context or area. Getting how to resolve this one? Why it is giving this information to us? Observe here. Okay, observe here. Okay, why means see here, as part of static method execution. Okay, when static method execution will happen at static control flow only, when it will get the information or knowledge of instance methods. That is, this is what instance method, right? When it will get at the time of instance control flow only. Now observe here, when instance control flow will get execute at object creation. So how to make object creation? Simple thing, you have to put new keyword followed by constructor. Yes or no? Yes. So that identification of instance variables and instance methods will get happen. So after that, by using that reference, you can do call that particular instance method. Okay, now how to avoid this compile time error? How to avoid? It is giving this information to us. Why? Hello mister, I don't have the knowledge about this M1 method, so I cannot allow this method call like that. It is telling to us. So what you have to do here? Simple thing, observe this one friends. Okay, observe this one. Okay, observe what we have to do. You have to create object. Okay, how to create an object for this one? A1 equals to new constructor. Now what is going to happen because of this statement? Execution at memory. What is going to get happen? memory allocation. If any instance variables available as part of this class, that will be the part of object, and if any instance method, they will be the part of our object. What is that? Public void m1 method. Here what you are doing of what is this is what identification, getting the knowledge about this m1 method. Who is getting the knowledge about this m1 method? Our JVM. Okay, JVM is getting aware of this one. Let it be, we are making this one to get referred by whom? By A1. Okay, now how to get this object member? This is what, friends, this is the part of object only. Getting? Now how to get this method call as a valid one? How to reach from A to this method? Which one you have to use? In which way we can access that particular method called m1? In which way we can do access? By using dot operator and by using reference variable. Getting? Reference variable. How? By using dot operator and reference variable. Okay, why m1 method is available at this object? It is being as a member to this object. That's why through this variable, by using dot operator only, you can do access this method. Okay, now this is the perfect call, okay, to avoid this compile time error. Okay, observe. Okay, this is the perfect call, friends. Okay, so that you are going to avoid what? No compile time error. And if you do execute this code, there will be the output to us as what? -9. Okay, observe this execution. Okay, before that, what we have learnt here? We can access static variables directly within the instance area. Observe here, we can access them directly within the instance area without restriction. And now how to print this variable? Means what you have to do? You have to call this method within the static method. Okay, now what is this? Main method. Main is static method. As part of static control flow only, this main method execution will get happen, right? And now still second control flow didn't get execute, so no knowledge about what? m1 method, which is instance method. Okay, that you are accessing here. Okay, if you don't write all of these things, just m1 means it will give error to us. So how to avoid that one? You have to make JVM to identify instance members also. How we can do? Make, or how we can tell JVM to get the knowledge about this instance method? What is this? It is what, friends? It is what? One of the instance method. Okay, now how we can do? Tell JVM to get knowledge about this one by using what? Instance control flow. That will get happen at the time of object creation. Okay, now so that's why these things get happen, and after object creation, JVM will have the knowledge about this method, and that will be the part of our object. Okay, it is the member of our object. Now how to access that one? By using reference variable and dot operator. Okay, that is what we have learned here. Okay, observe. Now we are going to compile and execute this one. Okay, just a minute, try to observe, friends. Okay, observe. Okay, observe here. Okay, now what we are going to do? So because of this statement, we are getting compile time error. What is the line number of this one? This one is what? 10. That's why we were getting at line number 10 that compile time error. Okay. Now, how to avoid this one? Create an instance. Okay. Now, on that instance or object reference, call it no compile time error. Observe here carefully. Now, I am going to compile this one, friends. Okay. Observe. Yes, compilation successful. Now, I am going to execute this one. It will give the output to us. Observe. Yes, -9 has been printed to us at console by the JVM. Okay. So now observe here, what is this? Accessing static variable s within the instance area. So no restrictions. Okay, no restrictions. Now try to observe this one carefully. Okay, now I am going to give one more code. By using that code logic, we are going to use some general statements. Observe, friends, what is that means? Observe here, simple thing. Observe here, simple thing. Observe this one carefully. Okay, observe this one carefully. What is that means? Now let me take class A. Okay, now static int I equals to -9. Okay, now static void m1 method or else m2 method. SOP of what? SOP, that is system dot out dot println of what? Observe here, println of what? I. Okay, now public static void main. Okay, main string args. Okay, now m2 method. Okay, m2 method. This is static. Okay, and this one is also static and this one is also static. Each and everything is what? Static. Do we need any instance control flow to print this variable here? No. And observe one more point here. I am accessing static variable directly within the static area, and I am calling m2 method which is static within the main method which is static directly without any reference variable or any object reference. So if I do compile this piece of code, no error, and what will be the output? -9. Why? Okay, observe this one. Observe here, what is the reason for this one? Yes, mister, what is this one? Each and everything is what? Static, and this one is what? A static method. This is what? Static variable. Okay, static variable. Okay, now as part of our static control flow only, static methods will get identified by the compiler and they will get executed by our JVM. Right now, whenever the JVM executes this part, okay, JVM executes this part, does JVM will have the knowledge about static int I equals to -9? Yes. Observe here from top to bottom, it is having the knowledge about I variable which is static, and it is having the knowledge about static void m2 method. Okay, it is having knowledge. So if I do use this one here, no restrictions, it will compile successfully and it will run successfully and gives the output to us as what? -9. Okay, observe here, what is the moral of this thing? Observe, what is that? Everything is static. okay, as part of static control flow only, this main method will get executed, okay. Before the JVM comes and executes this statement, it is having the knowledge about this M2 method and about the static variable, okay. Observe, that's why it will get executed successfully and it gives the output to us as what? -99. Getting? Observe this one, observe this one. By using this code and this code, we are going to give one general statement, okay. Observe here what it is. We can access static variables directly within the instance area. Yes, fine, till there, okay. And also you can access static variables directly within the static area. No restrictions, okay. Observe, observe here. Now here, to access this instance method within the static area, we require what? Object creation. Why object creation? Instance members will get identified by JVM when? At the time of instance control flow, and this instance control flow will execute when? At object creation. Observe friends, that's why we are creating what? Object here, and on that object reference we are accessing. Now here, what is that? We are directly accessing this one. We are accessing this one directly. Why I am writing this code here? I know that JVM will have the knowledge about this method and this variable before it reaches this instruction. That's why I have written here. So no compilation error, compilation successful, and it will give the output to us as what? -99. Okay, observe this one. Now we are going to execute this one. Simple thing, just observe here friends. Okay, what is that code? Observe. Okay, observe. Okay, now let us take what friends? Let me take this one as what? Static. Okay, let me take out this one. Okay, no issues, even it is there. Okay, now what is that? Directly take what? M1 method, or else let me take what? M2 method itself. Okay, now observe here. Now I am going to compile. Observe this code. No object creation within the main method. Observe. Let us go and compile this one. Yes, compilation successful. Now we are going to execute. Observe. No compile time error. At execution it will give the answer to us as what? -9. Okay, of course here I should change the value. Okay, now observe here, compilation and execution. Okay, -99. Okay, I think you get this one. Okay, now based on these two codes or two programs execution, can we conclude one thing? Can I conclude one thing? What is that? We can access static variables directly within the instance area, and we can access static variables directly within the static area. And what is the reason means? Simple thing. Once again, you have to come to this back thing. Okay, what is that? What is the conclusion we can do here? Observe here friends. Observe, what is that conclusion? What is that conclusion? As part of the static variables, we can access them. Okay, we can access them. We can access static variables. Variables can be accessed directly. Okay, directly within the static area and instance area. Okay, instance area. Okay, what's the reason for this one? You have to write that code. Okay, if someone is asking you what's the reason behind this one, means you have to give reason, explanation. Just at first time it will take much time. For second time it will take just 5 minutes. For third time it will take just 1 minute friends. Okay,